Then we move on to Koen. Koen, you're number 3.
Yeah, it has to be Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, this for me, I don't even think they're guilty pleasures because I think they're really good movies in my not really good movies, they're really fun movies to watch.
Shall I tell you a little surprise here? This ranks in the rating of Star Wars. 93 with the public, with the critics, and 94 with the.
Whoa! I didn't look him up on purpose because I wasn't sure.
Guilty pleasure is personal, huh? So it can be.
Exactly. Like also I could have shown. I thought of some movies from. There are a lot of old movies with Harrison Ford. They're like The Fugitive, Patriot Games. They're also not really good movies, but a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But now for me, Die Hard. Like I lived in Amsterdam for some months, and I also stayed in my brother was away in India, and I stayed in his apartment, and he had the box set of all the Die Hard movies, the first 4, before the 5th one came out. And he had a really big TV at the time that I couldn't afford one, and he had a really nice sound system, like really fancy. And he said, "Man, watch all these movies." And he had the Blu-ray version of all the Die Hards, and I think I watched every night one, and I watched the next week again. I was so into those movies, and it's like when I was young, I was always a fan of Bruce Willis. And maybe not the best actor in the world, but I especially in those years, he played in a lot of nice movies. Yeah. And the first movie is with I forgot the name, the man that plays Snape in Lord.
Yeah, he plays the bad guy. Alan Rickman.
Oh, Alan Rickman, yeah, exactly. He plays a very interesting bad guy. And of course, the Die Hard series is always John McClane is a police officer from New York. His wife is always somewhere else, and he has to go on Christmas, always has to go to meet her, and everything goes wrong. And for me, it's a very funny movie to watch every Christmas because they always put it on TV in Holland. And it's a very entertaining action movie that takes you in and makes you have a good night. It's also no more than that, I think.
Yeah. I read that there now. I remember there will be a new Die Hard movie.
The 6th one?
Yeah, a part prequel, part sequel. Die Hard Year 1.
But also with Bruce Willis, or?
Yeah, Willis has been confirmed to reprise his role in the present day. Willis last played the character in 2013. It's a good day to die hard.
Yeah, the lesson wasn't so good received also.
So I guess they're going to do de-aging then.
Nice.
But that was last reported on in 2019, a year ago. So I'm not sure what the status is.
Yeah, exactly. Also depends a bit what the film world is going to do now, maybe. But
yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So that's your number 3?
Yeah. My number 2. Yeah, I first thought of the movie The Rock, but then I realized I didn't think it was that bad and actually quite good. So I will go for The Rock.
The Rock.
Because I actually think even, I'm not sure how the critics think of The Rock, but doesn't belong on the list. Yeah, look it up. But no, my number 2 is it's a very, very bad number 2, so don't judge me, please. But I thought I also have to be realistic. How much is it?
The Rock is 66 by critics. Quite good.
Oh, that's okay. No, I will say it, but don't laugh. The first Twilight movie.
Nah. Oh. I never seen it. No.
It was
probably I will also like it, but.
Yeah, also with your background, maybe you like maybe. Yeah, exactly.
My girlfriend will like you better now because she's crazy about this movie. She recently watched the last one again while we were doing broadcasting.
Oh my God, nice. No, Sven, did you see any of them? No, good. Don't watch them. But no, I like the first. I actually liked from all of them because I saw most of them. It's because one of my best friends, Anouk.
You saw them all?
Yeah. It's because one of my best friends, Anouk, we made a deal that every Christmas we go to see one. Because the first one, we happened to be in the city, and we were bored, and we said, let's watch a movie. And it was the only movie that was new that we didn't see, that we thought was interesting. And so we said, we'll go. We didn't know anything. We didn't know that the books were really famous. And because the hype in Holland, I don't think it started yet. It was just the first week or something of the movie. Or maybe we just missed the hype. So we went, and I actually enjoyed the first movie. And then I said, let's do every year we go to the new one. But the other ones are very, very bad. So I'm not sure if I saw them all, actually. Maybe I didn't see the last one. But so the first movie is, it's the story maybe you guys know. It's a love story about a girl that has to live with her father. The parents divorced. She goes to live in Alaska. Beautiful place somewhere in the forest. And she falls in love with one guy, and another guy also falls in love with her, but it's her best friend. And one of them is a vampire. The other guy is a werewolf. It sounds already ridiculous, of course, now, but it sounds ridiculous. And it's only about... I cannot watch it again, and it's because the movie, actually, the first movie isn't that bad. The main reason why I really can't watch any of these movies is because the main actress that plays the role of Bella, she's... sorry, I say she's so hateable. Kristen Stewart, I think.
Yeah, I also don't like her now.
Now, and the thing is, because in every movie after that, she's famous for this with the lips, like that. You know, like she's finally extension. I'm thinking, like, that's horrible, really.
I want to see now a scene.
Boss, can you find a clip?
Yeah, I will look something up.
And Koen
maybe try to do Kristen Stewart lip acting or something. Maybe for sure they have something. Like, I'm sorry, guys, if anyone watches this as a fan, this is for me. Yeah.
But it is in your list, so you find it good.
The reason why the first movie is in the list is because they made a movie. They made like a high school drama. When I was young, I always watched the series like The O.C., which I really liked with Misha Barton, because it was a show like a high school drama for people when you're that age, and you can relate to it. It was also about music, like bands like The Killers were in it and whatever, and it was fun. So, and the thing with this movie is like it was a cool setting somewhere a little bit dark in the mountains, somewhere in Alaska, beautiful location, high school drama between vampires, fights with werewolves, really cool music they had. I remember it really good because there were some weird scenes with the newest Volvos that looked really cool and cars, and I don't know. Somehow it was, if you're in the right mode, you're single and you're looking for romance, it's funny. Yeah, let's see. Put the
things terrible actress. Kristen Stewart. And the title is Kristen Stewart, a terrible actress.
Yeah. And she didn't change, trust me. Oh yeah. That's really bad, yeah.
Yeah.
She looks really bad there.
That was a lip thing a bit, or not?
Yeah, no, wait, it has to come 1 second. You can't miss it.
I don't even know what you're saying.
There's more horrible. Apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what I think of her first. He almost always has the same.
Yeah, same facial expression. Yeah.
Like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it's true also. Hilbert cannot get beginning. It's always like.
No, please. Kill me. Not him.
Oh, this is really bad, guys. So bad, dude. Where's the lip, guys? Where's the lip moment?
You have to do it with this.
Shit.
But the guy is, by the way, our new Batman, huh?
Yeah, the funny thing is he's the only one from all of them that actually he made some indie movies, I think, to prove his like also what Matthew McConaughey did, of course, before he started to play in his Oscar movies. And I didn't see his indie movies yet, but apparently, like the Firehouse, the Lighthouse, and another one. And there's one on Netflix that I saw that I wanted to check now that he is a junkie, I think, and also a movie with him from last year.
And they
say that, yeah.
He also will be in so he's going to be the next Batman, and he's going to be in the new Nolan movie.
Yeah, and that we already saw the trailer. Yeah, exactly. He's playing with the main actor. Yeah. So no, for me it's like it's a very funny movie when you're a teenager, you're single, and you're looking for some romance a bit in your head, and you have a big imagination. Then it's a funny movie then. But there it stops. The rest is really bad. and never watch it again.
But great news for you then. I think it was.
They're gonna make a new one.
They're gonna make a new one.
I'm like, yeah.
Last week, well, they're gonna make a new one. That's
but for sure they will make a new trilogy if they make new books. Trust me.
There's a new Twilight book. Yeah, Midnight Sun announced. What does this mean for the movies? Blah 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 blah. The new book will come August 4th. Like so. But the question then is,
they have a problem
because I think Patterson won't do it anymore.
Exactly, and the problem is the book apparently, because I read the headline, it was about the whole book will be about Edward, the vampire guy. So who are they gonna cast then?
Yeah, to be continued.
So my number one is very different. I don't know if you guys saw the movie, but I thought from the guilty pleasure movies, I thought for number one, not a movie that I like a lot, even if I did like it to watch it, and I could watch it again, but especially like a movie that was horribly rated, but became a really big cult movie. Okay. And there's only one, and that's The Room.
The Room, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it, Sven, or not?
I don't think so. No.
Can you put one second?
It's known as the worst movie ever made. It's also not like it goes beyond maybe guilty pleasure, because it's just
it's true.
If you make a list with the worst movies ever made, the acting is bad, everything is just horrible.
Exactly. Before we have a clip that Bas can put, because I put it. If you saw Bas, you can put it. But wait a second, Sven, the movie, you should really watch it. I'm also curious what Claudia will think of this. It's a movie made and solely financed by the man himself, the main actor. The guy's called Tommy Wiseau. He's a man that, if you hear his accent, he's not from America origin. They think he's maybe Polish or Lithuanian or whatever, and nobody knows how he ever got his money. And he just financed his whole movie by himself, and he made a big premiere, and he only had one room, whatever, at the time. But now apparently the movie became really big again, also because James Franco made a remake of it by showing you how they made this movie. Also using the real guy, and it's such a bad movie, but
you have to see it.
You have to see it, and it's also, you laugh your ass off half the time because it's that bad. Show you see the main guy now in the best moments. For Sven to sing.
Here it comes.
Wiseau films also. He only made one movie, but yeah. Oh, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
The laughs are very bad.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Hey, Golden Gate Bridge. Never used to be on the show.
That creepy relationship with the young boy they had also. The neighbor kids. It's a love story, a very dramatic love story.
Can I help you? Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
You're my
Hi,
favorite.
doggy.
Bye.
Bye.
I was working as a busboy in a hotel, and she was sitting, drinking her coffee, and she was so beautiful. And I say hi to her. That's how we met.
Yeah. So bad.
But son of a bitch told me that I would get it within 3 months. I saved them bundles.
He can't even speak English, the guy.
They betrayed me. They didn't keep their promise. They tricked me, and I don't care anymore. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. This guy also.
I forgot to see for you this part.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Chip. You come out now, Johnny. She's gone.
I think it's a parody, no?
No, it's
not.
real. This is
no, it's real. It's 100% real, Sven.
Oh my god.
No girl.
That is really bad.
That's why you have to see it.
Yeah.
He became famous and rich out of it in the end, so yeah.
On Guerrero Street. What a story, Mark.
I love you.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart,
Lisa.
Hey, love is blind.
How was work today?
Oh, pretty good. We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money.
What client?
Not tell you. It's confidential.
Oh, come on. Why not?
No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life? It's not over.
And the movie makes no sense when the dialogue's not nothing.
You can love someone deep inside your heart, and there is nothing wrong with it.
This guy,
If a lot of
Jesus.
people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Yeah, it's so epic, Sven. You have to see it, really.
Sven, when we were talking earlier about how I differently look at films now, this is a good example.
Yeah,
this always has been super bad.
It's so bad made, but he did hire professional guys, not like top Hollywood guys, whatever. But yeah, for me, this is like the ultimate guilty pleasure because it's that bad.
Yeah, but you really have to see it. It had
you can still enjoy it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a cult following. There's cinema evenings being organized where people go to see it, and it's became a huge thing.
I understand. Yeah, cool. It's on my list.
Yeah,
and if you watch
I think it is actually on YouTube, the whole thing, because I watched it 2 years ago for the first time or something, and it's complete. The whole thing is on YouTube.
I would recommend, if you watch it, Sven, watch after that the version of James Franco, because it's very nicely made.
I've never seen that one yet, actually.
Oh, you should. It's called The Disaster Artist.
Yeah,
it was nominated, I think, also for Golden Globe and Oscar.
It's a different movie or so.
No, it's a movie that you see them making the movie.
Oh, okay.
And they show you the where this guy came from, because he's friends with the other actor, the guy with the weird blonde hair, and they come from nothing and they try to make it big in Hollywood, and it's very interesting. It's very sad also. It's actually one of James Franco's best movies that I ever saw him in. And I saw first this movie. This is the way maybe you should watch it. First watch the new one because it's about the movie. Then watch the original because I really enjoyed it that way. But maybe you do it the other way around, whatever you want.